This proposal outlines how Essential can build forward deployed engineering capability with Blue Data Consulting, a firm dedicated to helping you trust your data fully. Let's begin by exploring the forward deployed engineering model and what makes it a game changer in enterprise AI delivery. Forward deployed engineering is a delivery model where a senior engineer is embedded directly within a client's environment. Unlike traditional consulting roles, this engineer designs, builds, and owns production systems under real-world constraints. Originating with Palantir in the early 2010s, it has become the standard approach at leading AI companies. The key is one engineer working inside the client's codebase, fully accountable for measurable business outcomes. What sets forward deployed engineering apart is that these engineers own the outcomes, not just the designs or proposals. Unlike consultants or solutions architects who advise from the outside, FDEs build and ship production code embedded within the client's environment, maintaining accountability through to live deployment and measuring real impact. Traditionally, enterprise projects pass through multiple roles and handoffs, from business stakeholders to consultants, architects, offshore developers, and finally, vendor support. Each step risks losing essential business context, causing delays and lack of ownership once the vendor leaves. This process often takes over a month just to reach a prototype stage. With forward deployed engineering, a single engineer carries the project through 5 stages: immersing in the team, framing the problem with clear metrics, building working software reviewed daily, proving value live with real users, and finally handing over a hardened, documented solution. This approach eliminates handoffs, retains context, and ensures one owner is accountable throughout. The same engineer owns the entire cycle, from initial conversations to deployed solutions. They bring deep domain knowledge, technical expertise across AI and data engineering, and consulting judgment to frame strategy and align stakeholders. While additional resources can support larger efforts, the FDE remains accountable for the overall outcome. An embedded FDE works closely with business owners and end users, building directly within the client's existing environment, leveraging current data, APIs, infrastructure, and live applications. This close collaboration ensures solutions are practical, relevant, and fully integrated. The benefits of forward-deployed engineering are clear. What once took weeks now happens in days. Accountability consolidates to one owner, critical context is retained throughout, and the approach scales flexibly with project complexity. Whether it's one engineer or a whole pod, the model adapts while maintaining consistent ownership. A full-stack FDE carries multiple capabilities that traditional teams split across several roles. They combine business and domain strategy, technical skills spanning data pipelines to AI and software deployment, and application delivery, including integration and documentation. This unified ownership removes the handoffs where many enterprise AI projects stall. Organizations using the FDE model report impressive results. Over 1,900 clients achieving data and AI outcomes in a year, massive data migrations completed efficiently, near total user adoption in major rollouts, and typical efficiency improvements of 20 to 50% in production AI workflows. Next, we'll look at how to build forward-deployed engineering capability within an enterprise. Blue Data Consulting is a global partner specializing in upskilling enterprises for the future. We blend technology, custom content, expert-led programs, and learning platforms to close critical skills gaps and deliver measurable business results. Over 25,000 professionals have been upskilled through our hands-on certification-backed programs. Our approach integrates 4 core capabilities: designing capability building programs, developing custom content and courseware, providing learning platforms and technology, and managing learning services including strategy, operations, and ROI governance. To build FDE capability, we apply this 4-part model tailored to your existing tech stack. We start by understanding your needs and current resources, then design a custom program architecture. We develop use cases based on your real data and workflows, align expert instructors from your industry, and deliver cohorts that are certified and measured for capability gain. Our programs are designed by practicing engineers and consultants who also deliver client projects. We begin with industry needs analysis, create custom use cases from your own data, design detailed curricula and labs, align certified trainers with domain expertise, and conduct thorough dry runs to ensure quality before launch. We manage each program like a project with a dedicated manager, structured weekly checkpoints, and readiness checks for trainers and labs. Progress is tracked live through analytics with independent assessments ensuring quality. Each cohort concludes with detailed competency reports, giving you transparent evidence of capability growth. Building a full-stack FDE requires three key capabilities: technical mastery across data, AI, and application layers, deep industry and domain fluency to understand sector specifics, and consulting skills to frame problems, build value cases, engage stakeholders, and manage adoption and risks effectively. An FDE delivers tangible, production-ready solutions, not just recommendations. This includes end-to-end architecture, evaluation frameworks, trained users ready to operate the system, reusable playbooks for future projects, integration within existing legacy systems, and measurable business outcomes tied to real metrics. Finally, we'll showcase how the forward-deployed engineering approach works in real-world scenarios, demonstrating its impact and scalability. In this retail banking onboarding case study, the bank already operates core systems like banking, CRM, identity, and AML platforms, each functioning well on its own. However, the real challenge lies in the gaps between these systems where the onboarding process happens. The FDE, or full domain engineer, understands the entire onboarding value chain and identifies where the process breaks down. Instead of replacing platforms, the FDE prioritizes use cases based on risk and effort, then builds and deploys the missing services to close the gap efficiently. The onboarding process breaks down in the handoffs between existing platforms like core banking and CRM. Applicants often have to re-enter the same information multiple times, and document collection causes the most drop-offs. Since these platforms function individually, replacing one won't fix the overall process gap. In fact, 70% of banks lose clients due to slow onboarding, with about 10% of applications abandoned, largely because of siloed data and disconnected processes. Rather than replacing any systems, the bank keeps its core platforms intact and focuses on quantifying the losses from abandoned applications and repeated document requests. Use cases are carefully prioritized by weighing the value at risk against the effort needed to build solutions. The approach aims to build only what's missing, a unified customer view and journey services, resulting in about 40% less onboarding effort and a payback period of roughly 2 quarters. This value case is developed collaboratively with the bank's onboarding and compliance teams before any work begins. The FDE builds the solution by leveraging existing platforms and their APIs without replacing any systems. A single customer view is created by modeling applicant and product data once, and decision logic like risk tiering and eligibility rules is implemented centrally. Journey and status APIs are developed and tested before being deployed across branch, app, and web channels with monitoring in place. The FDE focuses on bridging the gap between systems through this shared layer, combining domain expertise, prioritization, and engineering in one role to avoid handoffs. Deployment begins with a pilot for personal current accounts involving both branch and digital teams. From day one, key metrics like time to open an account, application abandonment, and rework are closely tracked. The solution then extends to other products like savings and lending using the same customer view. Finally, all documentation, tests, and operational procedures are handed over to the bank's IT team. The results show a dramatic improvement. Account opening time drops from 9 to 2 days, abandonment falls from 10 to 4%, onboarding effort decreases by about 40%, and document requests per applicant reduce from 3 to 1, all without replacing any platform. To get started, you can contact Blue Data Consulting to scope your first engagement and develop full domain engineer capabilities within your organization. They're based in Kuala Lumpur and ready to help you build trust in your data and streamline your onboarding processes.